I'm about to go in. Told me that I couldn't do it, but I gotta bring it back. So they're really numb with it. Let's go. Tell me where you're from, where you stay. Now I keep it lit from the coast to the bay. Peace on the right.
If you guys are sick of wasting money on packs, go check out my sponsor. They offer the cheapest and most reliable way to buy coins straight from the source. Use code MAZE at checkout for 15% off your entire order. Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we're going over part 2 of my weekend league recap. That is games 11 through 18. And yes, you read the title right. We got unlucky and unfortunately matched up with the #1 ranked player yet again. The player I'm referring to this time goes by the name of Chigs of 300. He ranked #1 for the week on Weekend League. He went 25-0 with 100 strength of schedule. So yes, you can tell if he went 25-0, he beat me. He took my cheeks, and that's okay. Additionally, I will be streaming live on Twitch right after this video goes live. We're gonna be watching some MCS games together. If you want to stop by, it's a lot of fun. Hang out with me and the boy Fabio. And then after that, I'm gonna be playing some Madden on the brand new PS5. I just got my PS5 in the mail. I'm pretty excited, so we're gonna ball a little bit over there. The link will be in the comments. It's twitch.tv/Mazomatic. And as always, before we get into the video, we're gonna go over the best comment of the day. I normally do the best and worst comment, but I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think I'm stopping the worst comment because everybody just wants to be worst comment and leaves a bunch of like insults and negativity on all my videos. And I get you guys are trying to be funny, but most of them are just not funny, and it's just, I don't know, I'm kind of over it. So we're just gonna be doing the best comment. The best comment of the day comes from LMTQB7. He said, EA is so dumb, they would change Lurker's name to Master Bader. Now, you might think it's dumb, but I think that'd be hilarious, and that'd be a rare W for EA. The team is still the same as part 1, and if you remember, we're running a 25 Cardinals, 25 Seahawks theme team. And again, that's to give that +1 speed boost to all my Cardinals/Seahawks players. The defense led by 98 overall. Cam Bam Chancellor laying the wood out there, and probably my favorite user in the game. And again, we are 9-1 heading into game 11. We lost our very first game of the weekend, but went on a 9-game win streak after that, and have been playing pretty well. But I do want to let you guys know, I played all of these games in one day. So if you guys know anything about Madden, it's really tough to play a lot of games in a row because Madden fatigue is very real, but obviously it has not set in yet as Buda Baker, number 32, gets an interception on the very first defensive drive for us, and he takes it all the way back into the end zone for a touchdown. And that is the new Buda Baker from the Blitz promo, and he's actually playing really well. My opponent, obviously, on the next drive, already frustrated with another forced pass that is intercepted by Night Train Lane. So the guys are already killing it. 2 Cardinals getting interceptions on the first 2 defensive drives, and then following it up with a Tyreek Hill touchdown, a seam right down the middle. So we're still in the first quarter, already up 14-0, and there's Cam Bam with the user lurk over the middle, and that's pretty much game, guys. I'm gonna be honest, if you make that many bad reads in a row, might be good to just take a quick exit, and he did just that. Pierce conceded the game, giving us the victory. Now 10-1, going into game 12, and we are going against the Cowgirls. So we got the Raiders against the Cowboys. My opponent's got 98 Samuels, 97 Cliff Harris, and the new Tyreek Hill. So I got to watch out for Tyreek. He's got a high speed. Can't really press him in man coverage unless you got Shaquille Griffin. And I got Shaquille Griffin. So there we go. Shaquille Griffin. A deep post from Tyreek is actually bagged in man coverage from Shaquille Griffin. I think a majority of that has to do with the fact that my Shaquille Griffin is a Seahawks team, so he has 97 speed, matches up well with 97 speed Tyreek. But also keep in mind that I was not pressed. Additionally, I was shaded over the top. Now, he manned up his Shaquille Griffin with my Tyreek. I ran a cover 3 beater, and guess what, baby? My Tyreek's just a little bit better than yours, I guess. Or your Shaquille's is worse than mine. I don't know, man. But we end up getting the quick touchdown, and now back to defense. He runs a little curl pattern, and Cam Chancellor, I faked like I was going with the crosser, came back underneath, and we get the diving interception. So another turnover, starting off this game hot as well, just like the last one. And this time we're caught in a 3rd and 6. Now, we're already in field goal range, so I just got to be smart and not turn the ball over here. My opponent, though, with the amazing user blitz, and that's just hats off to him. I've done that a couple times myself with the strip specialist, and he ends up taking the ball right out of Thick Boy Dante's hands, and then he follows it up with another deep post. This time it was Antonio Cromartie who was manned up on Tyreek, and Tyreek's able to beat him over the top. Antonio Cromartie just not as fast as Shaquille Griffin, so I gotta watch out for that. Back to the offensive side of the ball, tie game now. Todd Heap up the sideline, looks like he's about to get ran down, but whoop, that one was for the haters. Another stop and go with Todd Heap for the haters. I hope you guys like that one. We get in the end zone for a touchdown. Now, my Elgato kind of messed up, but my opponent ended up driving down and getting 3 points. So that's why I have the ball again. It is 14-10 now, only up by 4. But as we start the second half, it's my ball, and we are driving. A nice pass over the middle there to Chad Johnson. Now, 1st and 10 once again from the 38, and Thick Boy Dante looking for an open receiver. We had circle. I should have thrown it, but I waited too long. Went to my delay fade. Todd Heap once again, my favorite target, number 1. And I got to be honest, I still feel bad. I feel like I'm cheating on Darren Waller. I don't know why, man. But we're in a 3rd and 9 here, and I throw the in route, and that is just a great play. That is acrobat mixed with 1 step ahead. Just great man-to-man coverage there for my opponent. That's abilities paying off. If you spend AP, you expect them to make plays like that. But it doesn't really matter because we got the pressure. We get a strip sack, and Buda Baker's there to pick it up and take it all the way back to the end zone for another score. So now we're up 21-10. 2-possession lead now as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Things are looking pretty good. If we get one more stop, this game is essentially over. He throws a deep post. Or is that a crosser? I don't know. A deep crosser, and Amari Cooper's not able to come down with it. Instead, Antonio Cromartie gets the interception, and that is going to be the game. Already up 2 possessions with the ball late in the 3rd quarter. GG's my opponent. 11-1 now. 11-game win streak, man. We've been playing hot, but we've been playing a lot of games. So we're 12 games in, and I'm expecting some Madden fatigue to start hitting us pretty soon. But we will find out as we get into our next game against I'm Savage. This guy, even though his name is funny, I'm Savage, you think it's like a little kid or something. This guy's actually really good. He's been top 100 quite consistently. He's already beaten me 1 or 2 times this year. So we're going to see if we can get some revenge here as we go into this game. Expecting a really good game. So starting off on the offensive side of the ball, he's the Buccaneers. I'm the Raiders, obviously. And we had the crosser. I didn't really throw it, and I end up trying to throw that angle route for my running back, but he stopped running and I got hit. It just really wasn't a good read, wasn't there. And because of that bad read, we end up turning the ball over on our first drive. That's never good. Now back to defense. We got to get a stop here because we did turn the ball over on offense. That's usually how this works. My opponent rolling out with Favre, kind of. Favre is slow as shit, so I don't really know if you consider that rolling out. But it hits off Reggie Bush's feet, and Night Train Lane is there to pick it up. Unfortunately, we did not get through the traffic all the way back for 7, but that is a huge turnover nonetheless. I said we needed one, and my defense comes up big as usual. Now back to the offensive side of the ball. Let's get some points, man. The crosser there to Todd Heap, getting us inside field goal range, and then from the 2 on 3rd and goal, we're going to run this buck sweep, and look at this, man. Adrian Peterson just fell down at the goal line. There were no defenders in sight. 4th and goal, I decided to go for it. There's a lot of people in the area. I tried to throw it to square. I hit the wrong button, but Darren Waller caught it. He was there for me when no one else was, and I mean that in a literal and a metaphorical sense. I love you, Darren Waller. I hope you're listening to this. 2nd and 6, my opponent with a nice dot brings him to the 37-yard line. 2 minutes left in the first half, and he keeps running this hitch route over the middle. And come on, Jamal Adams. That went right over your hand, man. Watch this. You dive for it. You got to get that. You got to at least hit it incomplete. Tyreek Hill with a nice catch, and that puts him in field goal range with 49 seconds left. He kicks 3 points. His first points of the day, and hopefully his last. We will find out. 3-7 now, 45 seconds left. I run a little bit of a cover 3 beater. We got R1, and that is Tyreek Hill streaking down 97 speed. Now, it does suck for us that 21 was there to make the tackle. It was a touchdown saving tackle, and we got to settle for 3. So now we're only up by 7. We could have been up by 2 possessions going into the second half. That would have been awesome. But now we're only up by 7 points, which is still better than nothing. And coming out in the second half, defense looking strong as ever. Cam Chancellor with the user over the middle. Perfect timing. We get the interception at the 11-yard line. Let's not do anything stupid here. High pass, Todd Heap. Aggressive catch. Toe tap, back of the end zone. Great catch, man. Great catch from Todd Heap there. 3-17 now. And you notice my opponent's got the ball at the 25. However, we're in the 4th quarter now. He ran down a lot of clock on this drive, and that was my goal. I'm up by 14 points. I'm going to make him really earn these points and take off time off the clock. 3rd and 22, I a terrible user. I really should have watched that in the middle of the field. Brings up a 4th and 2, and now my opponent's actually got an opportunity here. He throws that little hitch. Even though it was manned up, Shaquille Griffin did not play it well enough, and he gets the first down. 2nd and 10 now, 2:23 left on the clock, and the only person I didn't have manned up was a running back. That was my user responsibility. And I swear, I thought it was, I know what he was running. It was an option route at the goal line. So I don't know how he ran it like a corner route. I don't know how the running back got to the back of the end zone. That didn't really make any sense to me. It was an option route. Should have been right down the goal line. Regardless, we're up by 7 still. 3rd and 15. I go with a pass here. Nothing is really open. I try a lob pass to Todd Heap, but he's not fast enough, man. Taylor Mays is right underneath that. And now 2 minutes left. It's my opponent's ball at the 20-yard line. He's in striking distance. He's got plenty of time. This is really, really risky. We had a 14-point lead like 30 seconds ago. So what's going on, man? 1st and 10, we get a huge sack. I'm talking a massive sack from Dwight Freeney. We're going to get in a 4th and 2. There's 50 seconds on the clock. If we can get a stop here, it's GG's, boys. 4th and 2. He runs that option route. Not this time, buddy. Now, nothing is open, and I think we got this in the bag, but the running back bounced off the sideline and shoots straight to the back of the end zone. The only place on the field I don't have any defenders. And guess what? Now my opponent's going for 2. We do got some good red zone D, so I am expecting a stop here. I don't think this is the best decision from him, but with 41 seconds left, we need to get a stop here. So he runs his empty look over the middle, and I see what he's going for, and I go back with Cam Chancellor, and come on, man. This is DDA at its finest. I'm using over the middle. Cam Chancellor is 6'4". I have Acrobat on him. I see the in route coming. I peel back with my user, and he throws it, and I press triangle, and why is that out of reach? That is literally 6 inches from his hand. You see Acrobat did not light up. I didn't get an animation, and it says out of reach. It literally was right there, Cam. I don't know what happened there. That to me looks like DDA, but we got 40 seconds left. I got to flush that, and I got to drive down and get 3 points. We got 28 seconds left now. 1 timeout. We're at the 44. We got a post route. I see it's open. I throw it. That would have been field goal range. It just says inaccurate. I had a clean pocket. I had an open receiver in field goal range. I throw it. That is the game right there. I'm still mad if you can't tell. And it just says inaccurate bullet pass. No pressure. No crossbody, just inaccurate bullet pass. Perfect timing, right? Right in the crunch time on the money drive, you're going to give me an inaccurate bullet pass. That is just bullshit, EA. You wanted to fuck me in the ass, okay? If you wanted to fuck me, you could have asked. You could have paid me. You could have done something. I'm down for all of those options, but not like this, EA. Not like this. This is non-consensual, and then we get a delay of game, and the clock just runs out. I was really upset about this game. This is the game I think... This is a game I think I should have won. I was up by so much. And let's look at the replay right here. Cam, you're so tall. I put Acrobat on you. I'm pressing triangle, bro. You gotta dive for that, man. Just dive and swat it or something, man. Show some effort. I'm mad, bro. I'm mad. 11 and 2 now. That cuts our win streak. That gave me a lot of frustration. And I think, honestly, in these coming games, you're probably going to see my frustration in the way I play. I stopped playing as careful. I stopped playing methodical. I'm playing aggressive. You saw my user was down in the hard flats instead of over the middle there. I give him a huge gain on the crosser now, cross midfield to the 43. And this guy, I really don't think should have even been on the field with me, but he's driving pretty easily. He's running this spread look. Spread is actually really good if you run it right. It's really hard to cover spread. You almost got to man guys up and stuff because everybody's so spread up. If you run zones, they're going to be able to pick you apart. But you look at this throw from my opponent. He fit that in a very tight window. That window is tighter than a 12-year-old. But we got to flush it once again. Back to the offensive side of the ball. We got a laser on the sideline. That's Chad Johnson tapping his feet, getting to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 7 now. And we're going to the crosser to the other side. This time it's Todd Heap. A great catch from him as he gets down to the 1. And from the 1, you know what we do. We run the ball. That's Adrian Peterson to the outside. And a little juke move gets us into the end zone. So we tied up the game. We erased his first drive. And now let's play some defense, bro. I'm sick of this. Let's play some defense. Great, huge, massive sack right there. I believe that was Dwight Freeney once again. And on 4th and 8, I try to use a rush. And I need to stop doing that because when I do it on every 4th down, my opponents see it coming from a mile away. 2nd and 10 now. And we got Cam Chancellor. He's going to showboat from the opposing 40-yard line. And you could tell this is how angry I was. I just was so mad from the first game. I'm just not even giving a shoot. I'm not even giving a hoot, you know? But with 147 left, it doesn't matter if we got ran down. We got the laser, we got a post route, and we get in the end zone. So 14-7 now, 49 seconds on the clock. My opponent driving once again. Now, he gets to the 22-yard line inside field goal range, and as time expires in the half, kicks his 3 points. So we're still up 4. Going into the second half, it's our ball as well. So anytime you're up points, it's your ball. Obviously, the hope is you get 7 points. If I get the end zone here, we're going to go up by 2 possessions, and that is always the goal. 2 possessions is comfortable. I love living the 2-possession life, and boom, a little double juke from Adrian Peterson, and he gets to the sideline, a little truck, and into the end zone he is, and we got the 2 possessions I asked for. 10-21 now, up by 11 points, and Buda Baker was right there for the interception, but Shaquille Griffin, that dirty little asshole, you know, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm not even going to cut that out. I meant to call him an asshole, and I don't know why dirty was the word that I chose to put in front of it, but a dirty asshole is not what I meant to call him. Shaquille Griffin, I sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart. Going into the next game, we got the victory in the last one. So hopefully we can get another win streak going because we did have a lot of momentum before that L we took. And we had circle wide open. He's running a cover 4. and the post was open, beating the cover 4. I don't know why I didn't throw it. We got a very risky pass off, though, that puts us in field goal range, and on 4th and 5, we are going to kick the field goal to go up 3 points. So in this game, I decided to take my points instead of going for it, and I think that's a decision that's ultimately going to pay off. Now, on our first defensive drive, he tries to throw to the flats, and that is Antoine Roll there, diving, making the interception. Gets up, takes it the other way for a touchdown. So getting that 3 points really paid off because now we're up 10. That's 2 possessions, 3:37 left in the half. We're back on the defensive side of the ball. This time, he does not throw to the flat. He decides to go to the corner. That's Chad Johnson making a toe-tapping grab on the sideline. At the 21 now, in striking distance. We almost got a sack, but thick thighs, Dante Culpepper, the thick boy, gets loose and gets 1st and goal from the 8 now. 2 minutes remain in the half. And once again, the pocket presence from this guy is pretty good. And thick boy Dante takes off once again, getting into the end zone this time. Now, our ball, and you're going to see something on this drive that happened that's wild, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's a surprise. So I hope you like surprises. We got 45 seconds left in the half, and we're driving. We're in field goal range already. Wait, whoa. Yeah, that was a surprise. Merry Christmas, bitch. We get the disconnect, but we didn't even get the win or the loss. I was kind of expecting to get the L there, but it just didn't count the game. So we're still 12-2, no changes at all, and you know what? I'm okay with that. But we matched up with the same guy again. So I was winning in the last game. I was driving, about to score again. And then now we got to restart the game. I'm not really too happy about that, to be honest. I wish they would have given me the victory because I was winning or something like that. But I know EA doesn't work that way. And of course, now that we're starting off the new game, I start off with an interception. So we're already starting down, not in a very good position. And then he's going to start dotting us. Chad Johnson once again on the corner route. You know, I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated I have to restart this game and play the same guy, except this time now I'm losing. I was winning and now I'm losing just like that. So that kind of sucks, bro. He rolls out with Dante Culpepper, gets toe tap, yeah, touchdown. Congratulations, man. You're a real big man, aren't you? 3rd and 4 now. I'm in striking distance. I throw the curl route. Bad read from me, a really bad read from me. Ronnie Lott underneath it. Gets the interception and takes it back the other way. And at this point, I'm starting to get real frustrated. I'm starting to get real mad. And it's more than just your regular mad because, again, I was already beating this guy. So it's like, it's hard to flip that mentality to come back and fight. But we got to do it, man. He's at the 10-yard line. He throws a curl route, and we put a zone underneath. That is Chandler Jones, the D lineman. And Chandler, I'm going to call him Chandler Zone Jones because that was a great interception in zone coverage. He's used to rushing the passer, but he gets an interception there, takes it across to the 41. He's slow as shit, so he got ran down, but it's the spark we needed, and it gives us an opportunity to score a very close conversion right there. I got lucky, I gotta say, but it leads to 3 points. So as time runs out in the first half, we finally get on the board. It is 3-7, his ball, and I got faith in my defense. We put a zone out there. He keeps throwing that corner route. This time we adjusted, and Buda Baker there with the interception. Great zone coverage from him. Bad stop and go on my end. We didn't get in for 7 points, but we are inside the 10, and unfortunately my offense stalls out once again. So we got to settle for 3 again, and that is frustrating, but like I said, I got faith in my defense. He keeps throwing the seam route. This time I usered the middle third, and again, he's trying to throw these same routes, but you can see we are adjusting and finding ways to stop this. We get another turnover. So again, that's what happens when you put faith in your defense. And Adrian Peterson taking it to the outside on a run play, a very big gain, and he gets inside the red zone. So now we're at the 13. We've been down all game, but we did get that fight. We flipped the mentality that I was talking about earlier, and now we're fighting back. We scored. We're about to go for 2 here. And once we get this, air truck, bitch. There we go, DeAndre. There we go, DeAndre. Get in the end zone. Now we're up 7. So those field goals really are going to pay off. They're giving us a whole touchdown lead now as we're coming late in the third quarter. I'm sure my opponent's feeling the pressure. He's got to drive down, get 7 here, and give himself an opportunity to win. We get him in a 4th and 3 at the 7. 2:45 on the clock. He throws it over the middle, and that's Cam Bam in man coverage. Hits off his ass. There we go, Cam. And now all we got to do is not take a safety. And I don't think that's too hard to do. Darren Waller on the low pass. That is going to be a first down, and we can continue to run this clock down. He used all of his timeouts, and just like that, the game's over. So, guys, really the difference was those field goals I took. Even though I was kind of unhappy, and I normally wouldn't like settling for 3, we got the job done, and it led to getting us the victory. So now 13-2. 2-game win streak. Going into our next game, my opponent's got Josh Allen. Jockstrap Josh at a 95 overall. But like you see, we got some goons of our own. So 3rd and 6, we're starting off with the ball here at the 28-yard line. We're going to throw a little hitch route there, get the first down. Tyreek Hill getting about 10 yards there on 3rd down. That is my favorite money play right now on 3rd and 4th down against zone coverage. I got a triple hitch combo on the right and then a flood concept on the left. And if you're running zone coverage, it's nearly impossible to adequately cover both sides because you only have so many zones, and the way those route combos are set up, it's really, really difficult. So I love that play against zone coverage, and we end up getting a touchdown. So moving on to the next drive, my opponent's in bunch, and something I noticed early on, this guy was pretty good. He was pretty efficient. 3rd and 3, delivers a strike there to the sideline, and I can tell I'm gonna have my hands full trying to stop him. 2nd and 18 now. He's dropping back once again with jockstrap Josh. Finds Stephon Diggs over the middle for a first down out to the 23-yard line. This time we tried something different, manning up his running back because he keeps putting him on this hitch, but my user kind of messed up there. My responsibility was deep in the middle, and I failed that, so that was my fault there. We gave up a touchdown, and now with 1 minute left in the first half, it's our goal to go down, get some points. I want to go into the half with at least a 3-point lead here, so 45 seconds left. We run this cover 3 thing, and look at this. Watch this. Todd Heap is on steroids, man. Test that, man. Piss in a cup, Todd. 1st and 10 now, 30 seconds left on the clock. Nobody's open, so we're going back to the ye old Todd. Trusty old Todd, he gets the first down on a playmaker, now at the 9-yard line, and this next play, we throw it to Andre Johnson. There's a man there, and oh my God, that man has to go home and father his children. Why did you do him like that? Wowzers, am I right? Andre Johnson with the truck of a century. From a wide receiver, too, you never expect it. But 10 seconds left in the half here. My opponent is trying desperately to drive down and get 3 points to make up for that crazy truck. But unfortunately, he's just short, and that's just a couple inches short. And I'm sure that's not the first time he's heard that in his life. Now, on to the second half. We're starting off hot with a user rush from Cam Chancellor. We get in a 2nd and 19, a little bit of a hole, and you can tell he's flustered. He's a little bit flustered. He throws it right to me. We get the interception now in field goal range already. We're only up by 7 points here, so if we can get 3 points, this game is as good as over in my book. And if we can run down some clock as we do it, even better. We run the ball here on 3rd and goal to Adrian Peterson, who trucks his way and fights his way into the end zone across the goal line. My opponent quit out. I think he had enough. 14 and 2 now, going into game 17. And I'm sure you guys can tell it. Even though we've been getting the dubs, I'm not really playing as well as I was at the beginning. And again, I attribute a lot of that to just playing too many games in a row. So if you guys are playing your weekend league games, I had to do this because I was with my family and just the way the timing worked out. I had to play all my games in one day. But if you play your weekend league, spread out your games, you'll play a lot better. Because as you can see, my opponent now driving on me with ease, and I'm not really making any adjustments. I'm using my free safety. I don't really know what I'm doing here. He gets into the end zone with ease on his first drive. And then on our first offensive drive, we're in a 4th and 3 here on our first set of downs, so this is not going well. Circle looked like he was going to be open off the playmaker, but he stopped running, and we end up turning the ball over on down. So now the pressure's on our defense. We're already down 7. He's in field goal range, and so a turnover would be great, but it looks like he's just gutting us with the run now. So he's at the 4-yard line, and we're kind of in trouble here. We got to get a stop. If we can get a turnover, that'd be amazing. But Josh Allen dropping back deep. Nothing looks like it's open. He tries to force something, and it's deflected. We almost get the interception, but it falls incomplete, giving him the opportunity to kick 3. He does that, kicks his field goal to go up 10 points. That's 2 possession. My opponent now living the 2-possession lifestyle that I wish I could live, but hopefully we'll get there eventually. 2nd and 7 now. We end up checking it down to our running back late. He takes a big hit from Troy P, but he hangs onto the ball. Now across midfield at the 28-yard line, approaching the 2-minute warning for the first half. We run the ball once again, getting some solid yardage, getting this drive going okay, and we almost threw an interception there. If he would have been just a split second quicker with his user, that could have been a pick. And on 4th and goal, we decide to go for it instead of kicking 3. A very bad decision. I should have kicked 3. But we get pretty lucky and it pays off. So now 4th and 2 once again. We go with the little hitch. This time we end up converting. We get the first down, keeping the drive alive in the second half. We're in field goal range here, so the worst case we tie the game, but Todd Heap does not like ties. And he gets into the end zone. He scores a touchdown. Now we take the lead in the 4th quarter, so that was huge. But the game is not over. My opponent finds a wide open Darren Waller to the 23-yard line. 3rd and 6 now with a 2-minute warning hit. He dumps it off to Jim Brown on a screen, barely squeezes through a couple defenders and converts for a first down. 3rd and 6 once again. This time he throws it, and Cam Chancellor, the tall boy, gets up there, gets the interception, and gets a turnover. The game's looking like it's just about over, but I decide to throw the ball here. I'm not really sure why. He was blitzing everybody, and Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, in perfect fashion. Of course, it was a pick 6. Let's take a look at this. He has no abilities on him. He was shaded up, So I don't understand how he gets a speed turn and then undercuts an in route and takes it for 6. I really don't understand how that happened here, but with 1 minute to go, we're down 3. We got to get at least in field goal range. We run our little cover 3 beater, and who is that in the middle? That's Tyreek Hill. He's going to catch it, and Deion Sanders whiffs, and we get in the end zone. That was absolutely perfect. That's exactly what we needed. A dagger to give us the lead once again. 42 seconds left. My opponent's got 1 timeout. He gets hit as he throws, but it works out to his favor because that was not open at all. So this throw out a sack ended up benefiting him a lot. And then he throws his corner route late, and I have no idea how none of my DBs reacted to get that. So now with 15 seconds left, no timeouts, we are in a very close predicament. He throws the out route, and Shaquille Griffin comes up with the game-saving tackle at the goal line. My opponent hurries to the line, and unfortunately for him, time runs out and we barely squeeze away with another victory. So 15-2, you can see the Madden fatigue is setting in hard, but we got to keep going in these games, and we get matched up at the worst possible time with Chigs of 300. And if you guys don't know who Chigs of 300 is, he is a club finalist. He won his club for PS4. I don't know which club it was. It might have been Packers. And he's gone 25-0 a million times. This guy is one of the best players in the world, in my opinion. He might not show up in the big games, but in Weekend League, this guy is an absolute goon. He shits on kids. He shits on kids, and I am playing scared. You saw my first drive, I threw a pick 6. On my second drive, I should have possession catch that dot, but instead I run out of bounds. So now it's 4th and 13. He's already up 7 points. I had nothing open, so I threw just a duck. He gets a perfect timing user pick with Derek Thomas out in coverage, and this time he doesn't take it for 7. So we have an opportunity on defense to kind of show our true colors, see what's going on. We get him in a 4th down, playing some pretty good defense, and I feel like we got him pretty bad. We've been playing really good defense. He ends up throwing this late delay route to the running back, something I've never really even seen. So I wasn't really prepared to deal with that, but he ends up converting once again, and then right after that, he rolls out. You see everything's pretty much blanketed, though. He's making these plays, playmakering, throwing these late routes, but the bright side is we got him in a 4th down, so it shows we can play defense on him. We just got to get our offense figured out. So first down here, we throw a hitch route. We get a little bit of yardage. You know, I want to get some points here, because if we don't get points here, this game is essentially over. 3rd and 3 now. He runs back to the in route that he picked off last time, but he leaves Todd Heap wide open. Todd Heap with a little stop and go gets out to the 27-yard line, but he's not fast enough to get away. So 1st and 10 now from the 27. We go with a very different route combo, but put Todd Heap on a crosser once again. This time, he gets into the end zone. So we get on the board now. 7-14. Let's play some defense. If we can do that, we might be sitting pretty. 3rd and 10 now. We have been playing very good D. 3rd and 10, we get a big hit. Bring up another 4th down. So it's 4th and 6. We got to get off the field here. I'm playing a pretty complex hybrid coverage on defense. It's a zone coverage, and everything is bagged. We get some pressure. He throws it into triple coverage, and we get the stop. 2 minutes left in the first half. I really don't know why I took such a shot right here. I was just getting antsy, I think. I had X open on the crosser. I tried to throw the cover 3 beater. That was really stupid. It was man cover. I don't know what I was doing, why I threw that. It wasn't open. I got hit as I threw it. It turns into an interception. So I had an opportunity and I squandered it. I had the crosser open. I don't know why I didn't throw it. 1 minute remaining. He throws that little delay route again to the running back. And you're going to see here, he starts picking up his offense, running the hurry up. Doesn't really want to use his timeouts. And this is where things get a little out of hand. He's running this trips tight end, a very high-powered offense. He's obviously got some good reads here. He throws a corner out to his tight end on the sideline, gets out of bounds. A nice catch out to the 43 cross midfield. So now Chigs of 300 dropping back once again in the trips tight end. Got another crosser. That time it's Darren Waller out of bounds at the 25. And with 35 seconds left, he's really working this clock. I'm at this rate, I'm not expecting to have any time left. And he throws, I believe that's Chad Johnson on another crosser. So we're having trouble covering the crossers. We got 17 seconds left in the half. I'm down 14 points. He gets ball at half. I'm going for just a prayer here. We get strip sacked at the goal line. And with 10 seconds left, he picks it up. About to go up 3 possessions. He's getting ball at half. And then an earthquake hit my house. Can you believe that? An earthquake hit my house. I quit out. I mean, no, I didn't quit out. I got a disconnect or something like that. But we got the loss. But I gotta let you guys know, Chigs of 300 was the #1 ranked player this week. He went 25-0 at 100 strength of schedule. So even though he shit on me, he shit on 24 other people as well. So that at least makes me feel a little bit better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. We are 15-3 going into game 19. The remaining games should be up tomorrow, guys, as well as our Weekend League rewards. I almost said where I ranked, but I'm not going to tell you. That's a surprise for tomorrow. So expect that video tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll be seeing you boys very soon.